is your life motto and what drives you? My life motto is life is a gift and living is a choice. So you learn, you must earn and return. And you give your best, and opportunities seldom knock twice. So you seize the opportunity and you take charge of your life courageously. Did you have a female role model? If so, who was it? Okay, my female role model is my father's mother, my grandmother. She was a very bold and strong and confident lady, and I grew up seeing her because my grandparents' house was very next to my house, and she was very loving and caring and very good at agriculture and cooking and even in the business, yes. And she had really a vision to take the business forward. She had her own opinion. She was very hardworking. She was very good at reading. She used to watch sports channels. And I even remember her reading, the Reader's Digest and all those books at that time. She was really inspiring. For question 3, how did your family help you become who you are today? So family support is very important for anybody. So my husband is really a role model and a blessing for me in my life, and my children are also equally supportive. And anyone must learn to delegate their duties, because you cannot do everything by yourself, otherwise you really mess it up. So then you must learn to delegate, and making others work is also a skill, I feel. So that also you must know, because once you are a lady, you have to multitask and you have to do many things. So then you really owe your success to others. We are really indebted to others. So family is really supportive for me. The challenges you faced while setting up your restaurant. The challenges I faced while setting up the restaurant was, of course, we have to have a very good chef and team. So initially we got him, and because initially we started as a Japanese restaurant, I was a Japanese chef, and then we changed to Asian cuisine. So now it is Asian Kitchen by Tokyo Bay. So we serve food from 7 countries, and we have set it up in Fort Cochin because a lot of tourists were visiting that place. So anyway, we are very strong and confident that we can take this cuisine forward. And challenges is once you are in the food industry, the feedback is immediate. So you have to give the best food and best and tasty and delicious food. And so for that, you have to be really, really professional, and you must keep it up to the mark and to serve healthy food. The motivation to go on when you face challenges. How do you deal with failures? Okay, how do you do with how you are dealing with failures? Okay, so that I will say that, of course, failures are the biggest stepping stones to success. So you have to make mistakes, then only you will grow. See, nobody is a perfectionist, so imperfections are there. So then you don't have to sit there and cry that you just lost something, you failed. Come on, we have to get up and start it. And just take charge of your life. So there is nothing like failure, and you cannot just label yourself that you are useless and all that. So of course, you have to take it in a positive way. Let's take it, look at the bright side. So I always, try to learn from the failures and how to take the next step forward. 6th question, favorite passion, dancing. So dancing, Bharatnatyam has always been my passion. So I love Bharatnatyam. So from childhood, I've learned Bharatnatyam. I'm really blessed and fortunate to have very good gurus from Kalamandalam to Kalakshetra. For anybody, I think when we consider the world famous scientist Albert Einstein, he said that Veena is his driving force. And also our past president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, said that the Rudra Veena was his driving force. So likewise, dance is my driving force for the main career, and anybody has to cultivate and nurture their passions. What you learned during your time as a teacher for underprivileged children. As I said, my motto is learn, earn and return. So children are my biggest, my mission and vision, because children are the living messages which we send to a world which we will not see. So, and I am leading 2 big campaigns in school. One is the Build It India campaign to save the environment and to plant more trees, and also a campaign for single-use plastics, not use them, and also to lead a minimal life, like less wastage, and how to think creatively, productively. So more than the use and throw culture. Instead of that, from waste, how we can make wealth, all those things. So children, they have really taught me lots because they are really their unconditional love and support is really the encouragement to go back to schools. So children are real blessing, and I've really learned so many things from children. Like once you give them the confidence and really that positive energy, they really will conquer the world. Favorite part about working in your company. So favorite part about working in your company is now it's a family business. So I am along with my father-in-law is there, my husband and my husband's brother. So this is a family business and we work together and it's really wonderful. That is because there's a lot of learning opportunity and also we are the key decision makers. So it's really a wonderful opportunity. And the Goodwill Ambassador for the House Challenge project. So this is the House Challenge project is the project of Our Lady School, Tokumbadi. And we have completed 140 houses for the homeless, and we give importance to the widows and also women with special children, autistic children, and also who are really deserving. And initially, like for example, on World Heart Day, we gave a house to a widow who had lost her husband due to heart attack. Yes, and also during the floods also we were able to give homes to the poor who had lost their homes during the flood time. So likewise, being the Goodwill Ambassador, a lot of my friends have contributed to the House Challenge project during their wedding anniversaries and birthdays. They celebrated it meaningfully by being part of the House Challenge project. Number 11, everybody has bad days, how do you conquer? Everybody has good and bad days in their life. So it all depends on your attitude. So life is a gift and living is your choice. You can make it or you can break it. So the bad days, like how for my philosophy is, you help others, then only you will grow. You love others, you forgive and forget, and then you grow and bloom and you spread fragrance. Advice to women entering in career, starting the career. So I will advise that in this present century, women have to be really strong and independent, that is financially independent. So they have to not hesitate in starting a career. They must do something creative and supportive for the family. So they must start a career and they must also be able to contribute to the income. And so life and opportunity seldom knocks twice. So you must face the challenges and you must not be postponing and that next time and all that. You must take charge of the opportunity and together we can make wonders, and I feel life is beautiful.